Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the third episode of Caterham versus the World. And it's Max Chilton, the championship leader, who takes pole position for the first time this season, following in the footsteps of Esteban Gutierrez and Pastor Maldonado. We are starting from last position as always, but this time Trickshot qualified, and he's starting a little bit further up the grid in 18th. We bogged down slightly on the grid, but we still get a better start than Nico Rosberg. We're heading down towards turn 1 here in this night race. And can we get down the inside? We've certainly bombed it down. Try not to hit anyone, but we're being hit from behind. And good God, we've been smashed between the two Tyrossos and flipped into this wall. The worst possible way to start that race, and it looks like Trickshot's also been taken out. So this Bahrain Grand Prix started off as an absolute horror show for the Caterham team, and what's this Hulkenberg also coming past? We're down into dead last where we started, except quite a long way behind the leaders, and we'll cut that corner quite badly. Going to dive down here on the inside though. Hulkenberg here was held up by Hamilton, who doesn't seem to have a front wing. We should be able to get this done quite easily on the Mercedes driver then. Yep, up into P20. And it looks like some other drivers also have lost their front wing. Til's one of them. We'll pass the Sauber driver by the end of the lap. And here's another one, it's Maldonado. So not such a good lap for the Venezuelan either. And that was a bit awkward trying to get on the inside. We have passed him. Now we're in 18th position. Now it becomes more difficult to pass people because everyone seems to have front wings in front. The next target is Bottas, and we're about second behind him. And, where'd he go? He's behind us now. Okay, so that was interesting lag. And on lap 4, there's some cars in the pits. Gutierrez pulls in. And we set the fastest lap of the race at that point. And chase up after Magnussen and bomb it down the inside. And take his position as well. Up into P13 now. And now Toro Rosso's and Caterham's line astern with Trickshot at the head of that particular pack. He's going to pit this lap, so I'm going to continue in this battle with the Toro Rossos. And we've got DRS on Kvyat. A lot of cars in the pits at this point, so we're up in P4 and now P3. Wow, look, big closing speed there on the Russian driver. And up into podium positions. So we're going to pit this lap though and forfeit P3. Let's see if we can make some positions in the pits though. Onto the prime tyre at halfway stage. We're coming out into a big gaggle of cars. Who's there? I think, is it Perez? It's Trickshot's right there, and we've gone 3 wide through that corner, and of course we get a penalty. No, I didn't think that it was really my fault. Oh dear, that was very close. And Trickshot's been rammed by Maldonado, I think. 2 penalties? What's the other one for? It's ridiculous. Caused a collision as well. Really? So that's completely destroyed both of our races. Let's have a look at the slow-mo of this. We turn in here and there's 2 cars on my inside. There's actually 2 cars on my inside. So that explains what happens. You can't go 3 wide through that. It's craziness. And the 2 Caterhams coming together. Well, thanks for that message, but either way, all of this is purely for pride now. Let's round up a couple of cars. We have 20 seconds of penalties. So we're going to be pretty much last and no points for either of us in the Caterham team. So, possibly the worst way to spend this Bahrain Grand Prix. Passing Trickshot there for pride and being number 1 in the team. We'll actually finish behind him as Chilton goes on to win another race. He's got a huge championship lead now. Of all drivers, it had to be Chilton. We finished P15, but our penalties brought us to P21. That's a horrific race. Well, at least Trickshot moved out of 21st in the championship up to 20th. We're down to 4th now. It's Hulkenberg, Vettel and Chilton are all ahead of us. The team is not in a good position. We're down to 8th, I think. Yep. Caterham is 8th. So Malaysia has a big lead. If they try and close it down in China, that's the next round. Open Jacko. See you then.